What it do, YouTube, man? Welcome back to the channel where we go over Let's Plays, news, and guides. If you're a new viewer, welcome to the channel, man. Hey, man, in today's video, we're going to be going over the best mutation build for Swarm mode. Let's go ahead and get into the video. Now, the character that we're going to be building this around is Karlee. She can sense nearby hazards and mutations. She has a +1 in quick inventory, and she has a 50% team use speed for her team effect. Let's go ahead and get to the deck. Okay, now for the deck, the first card we're going to be using is Breakout. It helps you free yourself from grabs. It has a +66% breakout cooldown reduction with a base of 60 seconds. Very, very reliable. Okay, now our next card is going to be Marked for Death. Mutations you ping are highlighted and your team deals a 10% increased damage to a highlighted enemy. Now for Karlee, this is very important since you are the one who senses the mutations before anyone else. By you marking them, it helps you increase everyone's damage. Our next card for the first set is Confident Killer. When you or your teammate kills a mutation, gain 1% damage up to 15% until the end of the level. Now that one right there is very important for wiping out the mutations or the other team. Now our third card in the set is Combat Training. You get a 5% boost in bullet damage and a 50% boost in bullet penetration. Okay, now the last card in the set is Bomb Squad. You get a 100% increase in explosive damage and a 35% increase in explosive resistance. Now this card is very useful when you're throwing grenades in like a small area. Okay, now your next set of cards is gonna start with Patient Hunter. Each second you aim down sights, increase your damage by 10%, stacks up to 3 times. Now this one you'll be using a lot since you will be ADS heavy when you're shooting at the zombies and the mutations weak spots. The next card in our set is Numb. Now this one is very useful when you're using bandages and pain pills. Okay, now the next card we have is Written Slayer. You get a 35% increase in weak spot damage. Okay, now this one's very helpful when you're aiding your teammates and taking down the mutations. And our last card in the set is Shredder. Each bullet hit causes the target to take 1% increased damage for 3 seconds. It stacks up to 15%. Okay, now this card is very helpful for when the storm closes in and you don't have much room to move. The more you shoot and hit your zombies or your mutations, the more increased damage you're doing to that particular enemy. Now for the last set, just in case if each team gets 1 win, and it is in a best of 3 rounds, the first card you want to have is Trauma. You get a 50% increase in trauma resistance and 5 points of health. Very useful when you're in high rounds, you're getting hit a lot and you have to use a lot of your med kits. Next, Face Your Fears. Gain 3 temporary health whenever you kill a Written within 2 meters. Now you're going to be killing a lot of zombies and you're going to be killing a lot of mutations. As long as they're within 2 meters of you, you're gaining 3 points of temporary health. Our next card is Scar Tissue. Take 1 less damage from all Written. And our last card, Fanny Pack. 1 support inventory, which is medkits, bandages, and pain pills. Okay, y'all, now that's it for the deck. Let's go ahead and move over to the loadout. Now for your loadout, you do start with the AK-47, but I suggest you switch over to either the MP5 or the Chris Vector because they're faster and you'll blow through enemies a lot quicker. Now for your secondary weapon, you get a Tech 9, but I'd rather you switch over to either the machete, the hatchet, or the fire axe. All 3 of those are really good in damage, mobility, and you don't have to worry about bullets when you get to those late rounds and you have no ammo. Okay, now for your offensive inventory, I suggest you use a grenade or the flashbang. With the flashbang, you stun them, and with the grenade and the card that you're gonna have equipped that gives you 100% explosive damage, you'll kill the mutations with 1 grenade. Now for your support inventory, I suggest you use either the med kit or the pain pills. If not, go ahead and grab the bandages. They do well either way. Now for your quick inventory, use the stun gun. That way when you get grabbed, you can easily get out of it. Remember, you're the sightseer of the team when it comes to new mutations. You want to make sure you stay grab free. That way you can point out all the mutations and increase everyone's damage to that mutation. Now you can get the defib like some people do to help Doc since she is the medic of the team, or if you don't have Doc, you can help pick up your teammates that die and not go down. Now if you are playing with Doc and you want to know how to build the right medic deck, click the video on the screen, man. Not only do I help you build the deck, I also help you with your in-game loadout items, man. Hey man, thanks again for watching the video, you guys, and safe hunting, cleaners. I am out.